With Chet Holmgren out for the upcoming season with the Thunder, how do you think this impacts them moving forward?
I mean, did we really expect the Thunder to be doing anything this season? I mean, realistically, I mean, they have SGA, cool. They re-signed Dort, great. To me, they were never. I mean, they have Giddy, Josh. He's phenomenal. I don't think that they were ready to really go out there and do anything meaningful. I mean, he would have for sure helped. It would have been great for his development. It would have been great for the franchise. But in terms of what this would have meant for his team, nothing. It was literally just to get him acclimated, to get him comfortable, obviously to get him exposure and experience, and come back the next season hopefully and rebuild, or not rebuild, but continue to build on what they're building out there in Oklahoma. But what I will say is, people in Oklahoma need to panic. Excuse me, don't need to panic, need to calm down. We've seen plenty of players that were drafted number one, number two, lottery picks be injured their first year and come back strong. It took Joel Embiid a long time. Look at him now. Trust the process. Blake Griffin, when he was drafted, he missed his first year. Look what he did in his preceding years afterwards. You saw that. Who else am I thinking of? Of course, Ben Simmons missed some time or missed his rookie year. We all know what he ended up being. Not a shooter, that's for sure. But you kind of just need to take this take this as it comes. Injuries happen, and for those of you that are saying he shouldn't have been playing in that Pro-Am game regardless, if LeBron James at season 19 is there, why can't a rookie be there? It's how you learn. It's how you get better. It's how you train and practice with other NBA players. It's how you get comfortable with the process. It's how you develop your skill set playing against good competition. It's how you stay in shape, quite frankly. Just because you're out here playing in a game that's not necessarily meaningful doesn't mean it's bad for you. We have seen plenty of NBA players going to Drew League games, going to Pro-Am games, going to kind of like separate league games or like private games, and it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Again, that injury could have happened in practice. It could have happened in minicamp, summer league. It could have happened anywhere. The point is, it happened, and now Chet's got to develop from it. And Kyle made a great point before we started recording. This gives him time to get into the weight room. He's going to be rehabilitating this injury. He's going to have to do therapy and all of these different things. Get yourself into the weight room. And for those of you that say, oh, Kevin Durant was skinny for a really long time, he still is skinny, but he put on some kind of muscle. Giannis was an absolute stick. Joel Embiid was an absolute stick coming out of college. You just have to get stronger as time progresses. NBA level workouts, continuous weight regimen. There's going to be a whole lot of things that Chet is going to have to do. And I'm not saying that he's not good enough to be in the NBA now. Obviously, he wouldn't have been drafted number 2 overall if he wasn't. But this is going to be an opportunity for him to look back and say, how can I get better? Because the season technically starts in October. September is a few days away, so we know that the preseason is just a few weeks away. I don't know. Maybe this is kind of a blessing in disguise because to me, Chet was getting bullied in Summer League. Chet was getting bullied in a lot of these Pro-Am games by bigger centers. He's going to play the 5 for Oklahoma, and there's some big dudes out there that I don't believe that he's ready to guard. So I'm not saying that an injury is a blessing or anything like that. I really think that they need to take this and say, all right, well, Chet's going to have some time to develop. It's unfortunate that our top lottery pick didn't pan out, but it is what it is. No matter what happens, you can't blame him for being active in his offseason. It's not like he went freaking, what's it called? Bungee jumping off of a bridge or something like that, and he broke his arm. Like, no, he was playing basketball with other NBA players, and LeBron could have very well been on the other side of that injury if it went the other way. So I think that people need to relax and give the kid some slack.